Good evening. Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I hope you're having a good evening. It's Easter Eve, so hope you guys have a good Easter tomorrow. We got some more League of Dominance going tonight. It's the 99 Diamondbacks at the 91 Minnesota Twins, who are in first place. And I need to get the standings. Where are they? There they are. Not that. Not that one. There's the American League. Where is the National? Thought I had that sitting out. I guess not. Where in the world is it? I don't know. Don't know. I've lost it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Good grief. I don't have that much stuff here. Maybe it fell on the floor. Is that it? Had my grandkids over the other day, and I don't think that's the one that's up to date, though. When you have grandkids running around, stuff ends up in all kinds of different places. Anyway, the Diamondbacks are not in first place. They are like a game out of second, or 2 games. I don't, man, that bugs me. It's bugging me. I got note cards here, but I cannot find it. Wasting time. Well, hello, Derek Oxenrider, Steve Ryan, and Brian Cleveland. Hold on one second. Let me check. Real quick, I'll check the National League standings. Let's see, Diamondbacks are 9-13. And they are they're 3.5 games out of second with 4 games to go. 3.5 out with 4 to go. Braves in second at 13-10. I know I have that around here somewhere, and it's probably right in front of my face, but I can't find it. Henry Berta, yeah, he's got a channel going, doing a good job, fine job for getting things going over there. He's a 14-year-old kid, and I like to see that. I like to see the kids getting stuff going here. We need to bring some more youngsters into it. I mean, we can't just all be old fogies here. We need some more youngsters in it. So if you get a chance to stop by and watch Henry Berta's channel, I encourage you to do that. Give him some encouragement. He said he's 14.5. All right, I'm going to get this thing started. We're going to get this going here without wasting any more time. On the mound for the Diamondbacks is Andy Bennis, C pitcher. For the Twins is Jack Morris. And the records, Bennis 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA. Jack Morris is 4-1 with a 2.52. And let's see, lineups. The Diamondbacks get to use a DH. That'll be Durazo. Other than that, pretty much the same lineups that they've been using. Ken Castro, Lance Wentworth. Thanks for stopping in. There's Tony. Tony Womack, 42 is a 40. He's going to foul. It's a foul ball. 64 struck him out. Jack Morris with the K. J. Bell, 31. It's going to fly it out to center. That's 2 down. There's Louis Gonzalez. 41, 24. And that's a ground out to short. 3 up, 3 down for the Twins. Yeah, I've had a great day of car shopping. My youngest daughter, she totaled her car about 2 weeks ago. So now I'm giving her my car. And I'm looking for something cheap and reliable. And those 2 words don't go together. 62 for Gladden. Struck him out. Bennis gets him to chase one. Chuck Knobloch's going to draw a walk. 1 on, 1 out is Kirby. 32-26. Runner on first. Arizona's fielding 2. But that is a ground ball. The short or the second baseman, Jay Bell, he's a fielding 3. So it's a fielder's choice. It's a 4-6 fielder's choice. And Puckett's at first with 2 down. 51, a 9 for Herbeck. That will be a... Andy Bennis is a C pitcher. Out at first. It's a ground out to third for Herbeck. Herbeck grounds it out. 0-0, top of 2. Steve Finley, 63. 31 is going to be fly out to center. 32-26. He'll ground it out to second, Matt Williams. There's Damian Miller, the catcher, 21. He's going to strike out. Caught him looking. Froze him. Outside corner. Thought it was high. It was in there. Struck him out. With Harper. 41. We'll ground it out to short. Chile, 54, 32 is going to fly out to right field for Chile. Shane Mack, 51, is an 8, and that is a single for Shane Mack. Single to center field for Shane Mack. Here's Pagliarillo. 2 down, and Mack at first, 62. Pags goes down swinging. Second K for Bennis. And we'll move to the top of the third. Here's Travis Lee. 55's a 9. That's a single. Leadoff single for Travis. Here's Durazo. Durazo just going to hit away. 22's a 7. That's a good hit. Single to right, runner to third. And the Diamondbacks are in business. D-backs in business. There's Frias, 21. A 30, runners on first and second. Flies out to left. First and third, my bad. First and third, 30. Still a fly out to left. Runners hold. Well, let's check the left fielder first. Gladden, it's going to be fielding 2. Fly out 1 scores. S is out at home. Travis Lee, he's not an S, so it's an actual sacrifice fly for Frias. And that makes it 1-0 Diamondbacks. Here's Womack, 53 of 16. You got that memorized, you're pretty good. 16 runner on first, single possibility. Center fielder, Puckett. It is going to be a single. Puckett's fielding one. Single center, runner to second. First and second with one out. Here's Jay Bell. 62, and Jay Bell's going to strike out. Big strikeout there for Morris. 2 down. And there's Luis Gonzalez, 33. Runners on first and second. That's a 5. Triple. That is a triple to the right field bullpen. That's what it says, right field bullpen. For Louis. Scores 2. 2 RBI triple for Gonzalez. It's 3-0. D-backs. 36, 33. That is a strike. Runner on third. Runner on third, 33. Y is a strikeout. Morris does have a Y, so he strikes him out to end the inning. 3 runs for the Diamondbacks. 3-0. 3-0, bottom of 3. 52, Gagne. 27. We ground out to third for Gagne. Twins have not been behind by much very often, if ever. 44 and 8. I mean, they've been behind, but, 44 and 8, that's a single. Single for Gladden. 1 on, 1 out. And there's Chuck. Chuck Knobloch is going to just hit away. 35 of 14. There's a walk. So first and second one out. Here's Kirby to tie it up. 42's a 9. First and second against the C pitchers and out. Ground out to third. Runners advance. Puckett hits a little slow roller to third. Second and third, 2 down. Here's Herbeck. 27. They're going to get him. It's a ground out to third also. So 3 ground outs in the sandwiched in between a walk and a single. It comes up with nothing. Top of 4. Matt Williams, 34, is going to fly out to center. Kirby Puckett. Damian Miller, 14. He'll fly it out to left field. That's Dan Gladden. Hair flowing. Travis Lee, 22, is an 8. And he's going to fly out to center. Kirby in his tracks makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of 4. Brian Harper, 55. There's a single. League leader in average. Harper. There's Chili. 46. He's going to strike out. Bennis gets him to swinging one up in his eyeballs. Shane Mack, 44, a 7, runner on first. Single runner to third. And Shane Mack is 2 for 2. First and third, 1 out. Here's Pagliarillo. 21, 32. First and third. Flies out to right field. Runners have to hold. Wasn't deep enough. 2 down. Here's Gagne. 8 home runs in 99 or 91. Diamondbacks are 99. This is 91 Twins. 55s and 8. Runners on first and third. He's going to fly out to center. He's going to fly out to Finley. And the Twins miss a golden opportunity there. First and third, one out, cannot score. Top of 5. Rubio. 36. There's a walk. Morse not on his game tonight. 42, 14. Another walk. Minnesota, they might be looking at the bullpen here. Bullpen is pretty... they got a couple guys, but that's about it. Willis and Aguilera, of course, the closer, Aguilera. It's too early to go to Willis. Bedrosian, I'm liking his son. I like his son for the Angels. That he's going to keep going. First and second. Nobody out. Womack is going to bunt. 33s and 8. That's a good sacrifice bunt. Second and third, one out. Here's Jay Bell. Jay Bell's going to strike out. Second time tonight, Jay's struck out. Here's Louis, tripled. And he almost did some damage, serious damage, but he's going to, instead, he's going to pop it up. Or he's going to foul out to first. We'll call it a pop-up to first base. Retires the side, so Morse gets out of it. Gets through 5. 3-0. 13's a 14 for Gladden. He's going to walk. Now it's Andy Bennis. He's a 6-inning guy, so still all right. 46-29. And that Y is a strikeout. Bennis has a Y. Knobloch, 2 walks and a strikeout now. Here's Kirby, 0 for 2. 31 is an 8. Single runner to second. First and second, one out. Here's Herbeck. 16-28. First and second. 28. Playing back if it matters. It's a double play possibility. Let's see, 28. Look at the shortstop, which is Frias. He's fielding 2. So it is batter safe at first, runners out at second. Others safe at third. It is a 6-4 fielder's choice. Puckett's out at second. Gladden goes to third. Fielder's choice for Herbeck. First and third again, but 2 outs. And here's Brian Harper. Among the league leaders in average. I think I already said that once. 26. 24. That is going to end the inning on a ground ball to second. Grounds out to second base. Jay Bell ranges to his right, but has plenty of time to get Herbeck. Or Harper. Sorry, Harper. I knew it was an H. Top of the 6th. Steve Finley, 26. He'll ground it out to second. There's Matt Williams. 53 is an 18. That's an error on the shortstop, no matter how you slice it. E6. And that is Greg Gagne, a very good fielder. So it brings up Damian Miller. Runner on first, 1 out. Another 53, 19. Let's check the third baseman. That's going to be Pagliarillo, fielding 1. So a 19 to ground out to third, runner to second. Williams moves to second, 2 down. Here's Travis Lee, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2, 41-24. That should end it. Pops it out to short. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 3-0 Arizona. D-backs. No room for error. They have to win. And they need some help. So here's Chile. Andy Bennis threw 5, a shutout. I just probably jinxed him though. 35's a 40. Foul ball. 43-29 is going to be an out. It's going to be a ground out back to Bennis. He tosses it over to whoever's playing first, Travis Lee. I knew that. Shane Mack, 11's a 4 though, double. Shane Mack is 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. Here's Pagliarillo. Pags is going to go down swinging. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strikeouts for Bennis. Greg Gagne, 31, a 9. Runner on second. 9 against the C pitcher, though. And you know what? What are we in? We're in the 6th. He's got to go 6 consecutive. He'll be a B. And he's going to do it. Out of first, runner to third, but it's going to be a ground out to first for Gagne. That retires the side. Andy Bennis is now a B pitcher. He's gone 6 complete shutout innings. Moves him up to a B. Here's Durazo. 44 is a 7. That's a single for Durazo. Morris's fatigue inning. This is the 7th inning. Frias is going to bunt. 23, a 27. 2 strikes on the batter. He misses 2 attempts to bunt. All right, swing away. 25, 12 to 25. That's the old double play. It's a 4-6-3. So they go from trying to bunt to hitting into a double play, and that's par for the course for the Diamondbacks. 36 for Womack. It's going to be a strikeout. 33. Y is a strikeout. Morris has a Y. Gets him. Buckled his knees. Bottom of 7th inning. It's still 3-0 Arizona. Dan Gladden. 13's a 14, and he's going to lead off the walk. We've been there and done that. He's 1 for 2, single, and 2 walks, and a strikeout. He leads off with a walk. Bennis a B pitcher now. Here's Knobloch. 44 is an 8. It's ground out to third, runner to second. If he was still a C pitcher, that would have been a single. There's Kirby Puckett. 55 is 7, runner on second. Single runner scores. So the Twins get on the board. RBI single by Puckett. And here's Herbeck. Uh-oh, Herbeck. He's going to try to tie this thing up. He's hit one. Deep. How deep is it? 14. It's going to be off the wall for a double. And that will score Puckett. He's an F runner, I believe. Yep. So here come the Twins. It is now 3-2. And even though Bennis is now a B pitcher, he is done. He's used up. We're going to have to go to Greg Swindell. One out, Herbeck at second, Harper the batter. 62-38. Oh my goodness, it's error. See, 38. First on an error, runner holds. Fielding 2. Error on the shortstop. Diamondbacks falling apart. Runner holds though. So he bobbles it. Can't get the runner. Everybody's safe. E6. And one out. I almost thought about intentionally walking him anyway. Set up the double play situation. Here's Chili. 15 is an 8. Runners on first and second. Out of first, runners advance one base. Little slow roller down the third baseline. They just get Chili at first. Second and third, 2 down. And here's Shane Mack. He's 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. Three-run shot, and it's, wow, 61-12. It's going to be a fly out. Let's see. Fielding 2, actually. Fielding 2 is a strikeout. Fielding 1's a double play. But fielding 2 is a strikeout. So Swindell gets him. Big strikeout there. But it's a ball game. It's 3-2. We'll go to the 8th inning. And the Twins will bring in Willis. To pitch the 8th inning, Jay Bell. Jay Bell with a 4. And that's a double. Leadoff double for Jay Bell off of Big Train Willis. Gonzo, 26, 29. No K on Willis. And it's going to be a ground out. First to pitcher, runner to third. 3-1, so Herbeck to Willis. And Jay Bell moves to third with 1 out. Here's Finley. 51's a 9. Fly out, runner scores. Flies out to center. So sac fly for Finley. Little insurance. Little breathing room. Bases clears Matt Williams, 27. That's going to be a ground out to third. Retires the side. D-backs pick up one, though. It's 4-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. Swindell. He faced 3 batters. I mean, okay, in 99 he pitched in 63 games and 64 innings. So, I mean, realistically he's done. They're going to have to bring in Holmes. Why am I looking at Darren Holmes? I don't know. Here's Pagliarillo. Number 8. Number 8 hole in the lineup. 52. 27 is going to be ground out to third. Gagne, 32. 26. Grounds it out to second. Top of the order, Dan Gladden. He's 1 for 2, single, 2 walks. And a strikeout. There's a 0. 35, that's a triple. 2 is a triple. Dan Gladden's been a busy guy since the first inning. There's Chuck Knobloch. He can tie it up. One swing of the bat. No, he only hit 1 home run in 91, so very slim. Slim to none. 15's an 11 though. That's gonna be a hit. Single runner scores. Batter, actually runner on third. Yeah. Single to center. Runner scores. And he might steal here. He's an E-stealer though. So probably not. After the 6th inning, any number of outs, behind by 1, tied or ahead by 4 or less. Well, they are behind by 1. It's 4-3. It is 4-3, so he can steal. And he is a 32. Holmes, 0, and then a 0. So he's still a 32. 62 or less, he gets a stolen base. So Knobloch at second with 2 down. And there's Kirby, Puckett, danger. 2 for 4, 2 singles. But alas, a 12. 12 is a 25. Runner on second. It's a ground out to short. Puckett hits one on the screws, but right at the shortstop Frias. And we'll go to the 9th inning. It's 4-3 Arizona. Willis is going to come back out. There's Damon Miller. 63-32. He'll fly out to right field. And brings up Travis Lee. 1 for 3. 42-37. Strike 1. 62, and he strikes him out. Fittingly strikes him out. 2 downers, Durazo. 16 is a 13. And Durazo goes down swinging. Back-to-back Ks to finish the inning. Bottom of the 9th. Last call for the Twins. And you know who's coming on, Matt Manti. Matt Manti for the D-backs. Will he cough it up? 34. Flies out to center for Herbeck. Brian Harper, 23-26. He'll ground it out to second. And it's down to Chili. Down to their final out anyway. There's Chili. 0 for 4. 44 is an 8, and that is going to do it. That's going to be a pop out to third base. That retires the side and that ends the ball game. Arizona wins it 4-3. So the Diamondbacks are not mathematically out of it yet. Like I said, they're going to need some help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits for the D-backs and 1 error. And 1 error on the Twins. Hits for the Twins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits, but only 3 runs, which is what matters. And I think I found it. Hold on. Nope. I did not find it. Thought I found my National League standings. That is still bugging me. What happened? Maybe that is it. No, that's not it. All right, anyway. Minnesota, they're going to drop to 16-7. And the D-backs will move to 10-13. Let me pull up the standings. I can update them real quick. National League standings. Mets 15-8. What am I putting? Am I putting 15-8? Braves 98 Braves are 13-10. 93 Giants 11-11. 99 D-backs are now 10-13. 85 Cards are 9-14. There. That is the National League. Twins 16-7. But still pretty commanding lead with 3 games left. Indians have 4 though. 22. They've got 4 games left. All right, let's see here. Let me close that out. And I closed everything out as usual. Where am I? All right, where are we? There we are. All right, I hope you guys, another good game. Thank you, Steve, Brian, Al Red Sox fan, Lance Wentworth, Ken Castro, Jay Gunn. Too much green tea, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you again. Hope you're still here. Hope I didn't run you off. Of course, Derek. I think I said Lance. Some people I've repeated, I know, but I forget. Glenn Bonesteel. Welcome aboard, Glenn Bonesteel. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good Easter. That is tomorrow. How'd the Rangers do? Are they playing right now? They're probably still playing, aren't they? I got to go catch that. Anybody know what the Rangers are doing? How they're doing? Alan Anderson will be starting for the Twins in their next affair. They're down 5-0. I don't want to hear that. Doggone it, they lost a close one last night, 2-1. King Felix, of course. Tell you what, whoever's got Nomar Mazzara, they're liking that. It's on the MLB channel. I could get it here on the Fox Southwest. I get all the Rangers games. That's even on Sling TV, which I have. Sling TV. I used to have DirecTV, got rid of it. Too high, 100 and, I don't know, something, $50 or something. Something crazy like that. So I'm on Roku with Sling TV. Trying to find a new car. That's the way life is, man. It's just one thing after another. I don't have a problem with Sling TV. You get ESPN 1 and 2. You get your Fox Sports channels. You get Fox Sports 1 and 2. You get Fox Sports Southwest if you're in Oklahoma, of course. Let's see, what else as far as sports? You get TBS, TNT. You get... Well, I got the high dollar package, the $40 a month. The high dollar, yeah, it's $40. Food Network's on there. A&E, History Channel. What else? Then of course you can download any of the apps that you want. Watch ESPN. You can put YouTube on there. You can put Fox Go is the Fox app. You can put that on there, but then you have to have a subscription to some service to use them. And so what I do is I use my daughter's. She's on DirecTV, so I use her service, her password and everything, and I can get the Watch ESPN and the Fox Go and whatever else. So if you know somebody that's got a subscription service, you can just ask them to, hey, can I use your password? You cut the cord 3 years ago, Ken? Yeah, I remember talking about that. Use your sister's Netflix. Exactly. I think everybody kind of shares stuff like that. We have Netflix on there too. Yeah, it's all... I mean, basically, it's hard to get rid of DirecTV because you think, oh my gosh, I'm getting rid of, 200 something channels or whatever. I'm going to miss all this stuff. But 9 times out of 10, you're flipping through all those channels. There's nothing to watch. You watch basically the same stuff. Since I can get the Rangers games without... on Roku, on Sling TV, I can get the Rangers game, so that's all I care about, really. Use the money and buy new games. Exactly. There's a big difference between $40 and $150. And if you sign up, like when we signed up for Roku, or for Sling TV, if you pay 3 months in advance, it says $120, still less than your DirecTV bill. They'll send you a Roku free. You get Hulu for free by Bing searching stuff. By Bing searching stuff. Bing is like the search engine. And so I don't understand that, but searching on Bing, okay, I got that, but they They let you have Hulu for free? Yes. Just on antenna. So local TV only. You get points. You get to see free Hulu. Oh, Yeah, I knew Bing was a search engine. I just didn't understand how that worked. Can anybody sign up for that? Bing rewards. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Bing rewards. I'll have to check into that. I don't know what all's on Hulu. What's coming up? Kofax? Yeah, I mean, I need to do another one. I need to get this season done, really. This Apba League of Dominance, I'm ready to get this going and get to the playoffs. I've got, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 16 games left in the season. So 16 games left, and then we'll start the playoffs. I need to do a Kofax. I'll probably do that Monday night or Tuesday night. Sometimes you get Amazon points. Use yours to buy Jeff Pullman's book. Okay, I didn't know. Jeff Pullman, he writes an article for Stratomatic. I've seen him on Tenacious Strat's channel when he had his own channel. I saw him over there a few times, but I have not seen him on over here. I don't think he likes me for some reason. But that's fine. He didn't have to like me. I don't like, not everybody likes me. I probably wouldn't like me. It's the way it is. Yeah, I think he has a channel too, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's got a little channel going there. Plays like really fast. Like so fast it's hard to even keep up. He rolls the dice and like before you can even figure out what he's done, he's already on to the next batter. Nah, it's not that fast, but it's if you're new to it, you'll be like, what is this guy doing? I mean, it'd be hard to follow. But anyway, yeah, I think that is going to do it. I appreciate you guys watching. I know I talked about opening a pack of cards. I'm going to do that at some point. I've got a few fat packs sitting over here. I will open a pack of cards, and it will be at the end of a video. Just some random videos, I'll do it. And if I pull out an autograph, I will, whoever's posted in the chat window, I will take your name down, put you in a hat, and draw you out, and send that card to you, that autograph. Hopefully it'll be a good one. You can sell it and get a Stratomatic set or something. That'd be really cool if that would happen. But I guess I'm going to get out of here for now. Get rested up. Easter plans. Got Easter tomorrow and heading out of town, so there won't be anything going on in the channel, I don't think. I think Tenacious Earl is going to be out of town also. I'll be out of town. So you guys probably going to be out of town doing something with your family, and it's a good time to do that. Family get together and probably eat too much and take a nap and all that stuff. Play cards or whatever. They like to play cards. I can't get them to play baseball. Imagine that. They won't play baseball. They'll play hand and foot. We can play hand and foot for 3 hours, but they're not going to play baseball. you know, I'm joking. No, I mean it is true, but I'm joking about them trying to get them to play baseball. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to get grandma to play baseball. No, what? Oh, you're staying home and rolling some games, Brian. Well, call your mom up, tell her you love her. Something crazy. Exchange D20 stories with my niece who plays D&D. Oh, okay. Dungeons and Dragons. My mom, well, not my mom, but I tried to get into that when I was a kid and just couldn't do it. Couldn't get into it. I was like, what's all this? I don't know. It was just weird back then. Pen and paper. I don't even know how they do it anymore. It's crazy. Or what's the other one? What's the big one? The big card game, collector card game. It's not Dungeons and Dragons, but it's Black or Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. Anybody played that? They used to have a little get together at our Hastings here, which is like a video store. Tell her about my D20 of Doom. Yeah, she'll really get a kick out of that. D20, what's that? What's a D20? Magic the Gathering, yep. I've never played it, and it looks like whoever has the best cards wins. If you put a lot of money into it, you probably have the best cards. You've never heard of Magic the Gathering? Brian, that's probably good that you've never heard of it, actually. Probably good. I would not suggest getting into it. Not that it's evil or anything. I just think it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but a card game. Fighting card game, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know, honestly. Oh, your brother played Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, I mean it's very popular. It's been definitely coming back. I mean, it was huge when I was a kid. Dungeons and Dragons when it came out when I was a kid, when we were all kids, it was huge, and then it died out. Now it's coming back. It's kind of like same thing with this Stratomatic and Apba and all those. You were too busy playing Apba. I was too. I mean, I was playing Apba, and then my mom thought, well, you might like Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm like, no, I'm not into that type of thing. I'm into sports. That's it. Give me some sports, and that's it. I played Pay Dirt. The Kadako one where the spinners. We've gone over all this before. I wish I still had that stuff. I remember getting rid of all my Apba stuff though, because I thought I was playing video games like crazy, and I thought, well, I'm never going to play this stuff again. I mean, the video games are getting so good, the graphics are great, blah blah blah. I'm never going to play this Apba stuff again. I'm just going to sell it. Bum 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 bum. That was stupid. Stratomagic. Well, you got part of it right. Vince Lombardi football. I don't remember that one. I know Pay Dirt, and then we talked about this. The photo. Somebody said it right. Yeah, I can't remember what it was now. photo football. Pretty cool stuff. You can get that pretty cheap on eBay. Actually, I looked. You can get it cheap. You just bought Strat. All right. I played Strat as a kid, like just a few times, and I was like, man, I'm just going to stick with Apba. It's so much easier when you're 12, 13 years old. Apba's like, man, this is so easy. I can play a game in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. Then I got Stratomatic, and I was like, well, and then Status Pro, I got that for a while. But I just ended up gravitating towards Apba. And I think the Stratomatic, when I had it, it didn't have like the lefty righty stuff on it. It was just one-sided cards. So I mean, it kind of seemed the same to me as Apba. And when you're a kid, you don't have a lot of patience anyway, so you've already learned Apba, and you're like, well, it's just, yeah. I mean, you can play a game in your sleep, like you said, Brian. And there's a lot of things to Strat though that Apba doesn't bring in. Even in the basic game, you got some different stuff. Stealing is a factor, and in Apba, it's pretty much you steal when it says you steal. Unless you do it like I'm doing it I'm using the master game stealing. Steve Ryan, I think you would. I think anybody that enjoys Apba would. I know on the Apba Facebook page or whatever, a lot of Apba players or Stratomatic's a 4-letter word. Don't ever say that. All I play is Apba. I'm not even, they don't open their mind to other things. I'm not, I don't want to. I don't know. I really shouldn't say that, but just kind of the feeling I get that people are pro photo football. Yeah, Glenn Bonesteel, that's correct. And you can get that pretty cheap on eBay now. But, I think Apba players are pretty loyal. I think Stratomatic players are pretty loyal, and sometimes it's hard to get those people to try something else. I know when I started playing Strat again, I was like, man, this, I got to put Stratomatic ahead of Apba, even as much as I really like Apba, as much as it's in my blood. It's got a soft spot in my heart because that's what I grew up playing the most, and so I can't push Apba aside. But so now I'm playing Strat also. And I really like it. I like, everything about it. I was thinking about this the other day, actually. One of the coolest things about Stratomatic, in the Super Advanced, that is this defense thing on the sacrifice bunt. When you get this result, the defense result, you have the option of going to second base with it, trying to get the lead runner, or just going to first and getting the sure out. Now, there's not many games that have that. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, it's a small little thing, but I just think that is the neatest thing that they put that in there, and the decision comes down to the speed of the runner and the catcher's range. I mean, it's really cool. It's like I love my Status Pro, even though I purchased Stratomatic last month. Well, once you get into it, you'll like it. I mean, Status Pro's good too. I haven't played it enough to, really know how accurate it is and all that, but I think it is. It seems to be. It seems to be pretty cool. I like that it's it's free to the public. You can print off whatever you want. You're going to try pine tar next. Oh, that's something else I was going to mention. There's a new game coming out. It was on Kickstarter, and I backed it. It's called Dead Ball Baseball with Dice. It's called Dead Ball Baseball with Dice. It looks pretty cool. I'll debut it on here once I get. It's supposed to come out in May. The Kickstarter just ended, I think, yesterday, and you can basically play. You use batters' batting averages, pitchers' ERA. There's more factors into it. There's a few tables. But you could play an up-to-date lineup. You could use a lineup that's going right now and take all the batting averages and the ERA and this and that. Oh, did you see that, Ken? The Dead Ball Baseball with Dice? Yeah, I backed it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna show it on here once I get all the instructions and everything, because it's basically just he's gonna give you like instruction booklet and then a few charts. Is what I'm getting at, and you got to get your own dice. I think you need like a D20, two D10s, a D20, a D8, a D4, D6. Basically one of everything almost. Yeah, I think you might still be able to contribute. I'm not sure. I just paid like the $13. But it looks pretty cool. So I'll give it a shot. I'm always into looking for something different. Status Pro is your go-to on the Army base with no Strat or Apba. Status Pro is it's good. I like it. I love the board. That's what I love about Status Pro the most, is this board right here. This board is just... I wish Stratomatic and Apba would do a board like this and just put like your charts up here, and you got all your charts on here. Right there on the board. I wish Status Pro or Apba and Stratomatic. I wish Stratomatic would do something like this. Definitely. Or come up with like the boards that stand up. Who is that? Is that Replay Baseball that has that? And they have the boards that stand up. Sorry about that. I accidentally paused it. Didn't mean to. Voila. I am here. I didn't mean to. Yeah, it was Replay Baseball. Yeah, I wish Stratomatic would do that instead of having those flimsy. Oh. My phone just popped out. Hold on. Instead of having these flimsy sheets here, the flipping back and forth and blah blah blah, and why not put out a sturdy board? Let's step up. I know the guys that, I'm upside down for some reason. Is that better? I was upside down. Oh man. But yeah, we've talked about this too. You're the Batman. I was upside down. But that's something else we've talked about, is I wish Stratomatic, Apba would come out with like deluxe versions. Make it $100. So what? Sometimes I think Hal Reichman and John Herson are kind of, yes, they own the company, but they don't really know what's going on. And I think the younger guys, especially at Strat, I think there's probably a lot of things they want to do, but they probably can't because Hal Reichman's like, we've done it this way for 50 years. We're going to keep doing it this way. We're not changing. But there's probably some guys down there that have some ideas, and but I don't know. It's probably hard to get Hal Reichman to change things. It would be my guess. Dyson is in for the Rangers, still 5-0. Well, it's a good time to put him in when they're already losing. That way he can't make it any. I mean, he could make it worse, but Seitz used to be back like that back in the day. Dick Seitz. I was watching that video on the Stratomatic opening day where Hal Reichman comes out. He makes his little speech. And I'm just thinking he probably just, I don't know, rolled out of bed and walked down there and made his speech. It's kind of like Willy Wonka or something. I don't know. That's what it seems like. It's kind of like, does he really know what's going on? I mean, these companies, they frustrate me sometimes. I think Apba, I think Apba, that's what we need to do. That's what I need to do. I need to get John Herson on here and have an interview with him. And see if I can get Hal Reichman on here and have an interview with him. But, yeah, I doubt that's going to happen. But I could probably get John Herson maybe. Get him on here and say, hey, let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about jumping into the 21st century. I know Apba's doing that Apba Go. That's good. But they got a lot of kinks to work out on that thing. Last time I checked, they hadn't worked them out. Do a Skype with Hal. Does he know how to work it? Does he know what that is? Does he have an iPad? I don't know. Surely those kids that are working there, they can do it. But I think that one kid that's doing the videos for him, he's got to be like a grandson or something. Some kind of relation, I would think. Too bad Apba Convention is Atlanta. I know. I want to go to that someday, but I'm looking at like $1,000. I mean, because I'd have to fly. I mean, unless I had actually had the week off where I could drive, but you're looking at, because the entry fee or whatever you want to call it's like $100, $125 or something, and then hotel and airfare. I mean, that's $1,000. Apba Convention 73 and 75 here. In 1973 and 1975. We should form attorney here, Earl. Yeah, I mean, that's something I've been thinking about, as David says, down the road, is having some kind of get-together somewhere. Oh, you attended both, Ken? That's cool. Back in the 70s, that would be really cool back then. But, yeah, having some kind of get-together somewhere, probably on the East Coast, somewhere around Tenacious Earl's home. I'd love to have some kind of get-together. I was thinking about maybe even doing like a Kickstarter, raise some money and have it had some hotel, and even if it's just, 15, 20 guys or whatever. That'd be cool. I know, Brian, that's a long ways from Oklahoma, but the fact is, you and I are about the only ones over here west of the Mississippi besides Derek and, well, I don't know. There's a few guys west of the Mississippi, but not very many. Most of them are on the East Coast, and yeah, I think we definitely need to think about that. So I think when I get to about 1,000 subscribers, we might look into that. We went to Minnesota and Miami Apba tourneys. Oh, you would travel? Okay. You've never been to Oklahoma? Well, don't come. You're not missing anything. Dyson got all 3 ends. Well, there's no pressure on him. They're down 5-0. That makes a difference. That helps. But yeah, I think I was planning on, once I got to 1,000 subscribers, possibly looking into doing some kind of get together and having like a little tournament. Just maybe spend one day just playing games and then the next day have a tournament. Michigan, not Miami, Michigan. Minnesota and Michigan tourneys. Yeah, the one in Michigan is, or is it Minnesota? I don't know. Michigan, the guy that does the videos, Ron Impsch, Chicago. Closest one to us is Chicago. Yeah, I know. We're behind the times down here in Oklahoma. There's actually the play-by-play announcer for Oklahoma State football, Oklahoma State basketball, and he does some Oklahoma State baseball on TV. He's an Apba player. He plays Apba. At least he grew up playing it. I remember him talking about it one time on the radio. I was like, man, I need to get him over here and see if he'll do something. That would be really cool if I could get him. His name is Dave Hunziker. Dave, if you're watching, I know I've tweeted you about it and you probably thought it was some kind of spam, but it's not spam. This is actually happening. I actually do play Apba here in Oklahoma. And I know you know somebody else that plays it, because that guy that I had on that did the Negro League with me, he knows him. He plays Apba. So that would be cool. Get him over here, call a game. Put me to shame. Kansas City was my first thought. Believe it or not, it was Kansas City. As far as having a get together, but I was like, it's still a long ways for most people from the East Coast. Then I thought, well, St. Louis. It's a little closer, but still. Probably ought to do it like in New Jersey, Trump Tower. You want to go to Oklahoma? Why? Because of Dave Hunziker? Nobody comes to Oklahoma. I mean, unless you're coming here for business, which I don't even know why you'd come here for business. Several in St. Louis, not New Jersey. I was kind of joking about Trump Tower. I've been to Jersey. I've been all over. I've been very fortunate. I got to travel all over. You go through Oklahoma on the way to Iowa. Well, that's boring. That's boring. Jersey is awful. I agree. We went to the Jersey Shore and all that stuff, and Boardwalk and Atlantic City, all that stuff. New York City, Twin Towers, I went up in them before they 9/11. What about Cincinnati? Cincinnati's a possibility. Iowa has bad roads. Oklahoma has bad roads. Need a flak jacket for Atlantic City. Nice. Iowa has bad. Yeah, well, Oklahoma's right there. We have bad roads also. Very bad. Constant construction. Even when they fix them, they don't fix them right. Come to Pittsburgh. That's closer. What about how far is See, I'm trying to think of somewhere close to Tenacious Earl's home in Delaware. Knoxville, Tennessee. That's yeah. I don't want Tenacious Earl. I don't want one of us has to be able to drive. How far is Philly from Delaware? About 10 hours. Isn't Philly close to Earl? I don't know. He's in Delaware. I'd have to get a map out. Mentally, I can't think of it. People are going to look at this video and go, what the heck happened between the Diamondbacks and the Twins? It must have gone 20 innings. Do I have a map on here? Map. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not far. Delaware. Maryland. You got Maryland. Yeah, Philly's not that far, really. How far is Philly? I've been there, Liberty Bell and all that stuff. We could do Philadelphia. I'm not sure what part of Delaware Earl's in. He's near Dover. Okay. Well, that's not... On the map, it's only that far. Probably... I could probably... Let's see. Start. Dover. Dover, Delaware to Philadelphia. Pennsylvania. Calculating. Is... That's only an hour and a half. It's only an hour and a half from Dover to final. Rangers lost. Oh, that's right, Smyrna. Or Smyrna? I think it's Smyrna. So it's probably an hour and a half. Yeah, it's probably less. It's because Smyrna's a little closer. So it's probably about an hour, a little over an hour, maybe hour. So where, Ken, you're in, don't tell me. Okay, I give up. I forgot. Where are you? Rhode Island. Well, that's... Rhode Island's... Is that on? That's not really on the way, is it? Where I can't even find Rhode Island. It's way up here, isn't it? Yeah, you're not on the way, silly. I've been to Rhode Island. Long time ago. Connecticut, up in there. All right, Philadelphia. Yeah, I found it. It's up there. It's up by Massachusetts, Connecticut, in between. It's in the ocean. Drive there all the time, north of Connecticut. Philadelphia. Find a good hotel, somebody, and then we'll go there. We'll rent out a meeting room. We'll have a Kickstarter, and then we'll charge. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Everybody that signs up for the Kickstarter gets in for free. I mean, not really, because you paid for it on the Kickstarter, but I think that's how we'll probably do it. Something like that. I think so. I think it'd be fun. I think, like I said, I need to get some more subscribers, though. If you know somebody, tell them to subscribe. I'm not even halfway to 1,000 yet. So we got to get to 1,000. We're at 4. What am I at? Like 450, I think. I think we're at like 450. Always hit that like button too if you please hit the like button if you like it. That'd be awesome if I could get like 10 likes on every video. That'd be awesome. You'll be there in 2 weeks. PVD, Providence. Is that PVD, Providence? I'm not sure what PVD is. Providence. That's what it is. Does it tell you who likes your videos? No. Doesn't tell me. Just gives you a number. Providence. That's like in Dumb and Dumber, isn't it? Did they film that there? Or was that just a prop movie set? Dumb and Dumber, one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh, you'll be at 1,000 subscribers in 2 weeks? No. I wish. That would be awesome. But that's probably not going to happen because I've been doing this a year. Dumb and Dumber. They were in Providence. It was filmed there. Okay, cool. Or was the myself, and Irene? No, Dumb and Dumber was in Providence. They drove from Providence to Nebraska or something. I don't know. Aspen. No, that's where it was. Aspen. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. You could be a sales rep and get you the 1,000. Get it? Do it. If you can give me 1,000, do it. I don't know what I can give you. A high five, an air high five. But yeah, what was another good one is it's not very Christian-like, but Talladega Nights. That was another good one. It's one of my favorites. Fletch. Anybody else watch Fletch? Give them a trip to Oklahoma. That's yeah, I mean, I would have to pay him to come to Oklahoma, that's for sure. You can't give away a trip to Oklahoma. I mean, Actually, I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. I used to have that as my ring or my notifications on my phone. Tulsa for bowling tournaments. That's cool. Um, but I really don't understand why there's not more businesses that come to Oklahoma City, because it's like smack dab in the middle of the country. It's cheap. Cheap land. It's cheap everything. You will pick up Earl. Fletch is one of your favorites. Very good. Mine too. Too much green tea, man. Fletch. Fletch is awesome. Boom, he draws the foul. 6'9" with the afro. 6', 6'9" with the afro. Or no, maybe it's 6'6", 6'9" with the afro. I love it. Good stuff. See that? See that film on there? See that? Do you see that? Softball's big in Oklahoma. Yeah, I mean OU's good. Flex, yeah, it's rocking the laser. Love your body, Larry. Oh, good stuff right there. Philly cheesesteaks. I went to Philadelphia and had a cheesesteak, and I was disappointed. I actually went to one of the ones that was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. What was the name of it? I can't think of it. Was it Lou? Lou something? I think it was Lou something. Or something Lou. Pat's? It wasn't Pat's. It was the other one. Geno's? No. I think there's another one. Never been able to get anywhere I went to in Philly. Get any when I went to Philly. It wasn't Geno's or Pat's. It was Lou something. Lou. Yeah, I know. I should have. But we went to the one that was closest. It was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. It was like Lou something. I don't know. It wasn't that good. It wasn't Geno's. It's right there on like a main road. You walk up to the window. Outside seating. Bench, outside picnic table type stuff. Geno's. Yeah, but I did not go to Geno's. It wasn't Geno's. That's probably why it wasn't any good. But it was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That's why we went there. Can't think of a name of it. Yeah, I mean, Triple D. That's there's not much good that's on that show. It's good food. It is good food, but it's not good for you. If you ever go to Oklahoma City, I went to a Mexican food restaurant we always go to when we go down there. We went to Edmond, actually. It's north of Oklahoma City. It's called Ted's. Ted's Escondido. Man. When you sit down, they give you chips, salsa, queso, fresh homemade tortillas, and they just keep them coming. So by the time your food gets there, you're stuffed. But it's the best. I mean, it's quick. I mean, super quick. There's always a line, but Super quick. Tickets for the Phillies when we meet. Mexican food's good in Oklahoma. It is. It's pretty good. Probably not as good as Texas, but it's good. You know Edmond very well. Yeah. Ted's Escondido. Go there. You will not be disappointed. Service is outstanding. I mean, it's just, you never run out of anything. I mean, it's just constant. Blue Star Breaks. Hello. We're just having a little chat. The game's already over. Been over, actually. Quite a while. Diamondbacks beat the Twins 4-3. We're just having a little chat about whatever. More Mexicans, the better the Mexican food. There's a lot of Mexicans in Oklahoma. We have a chain here. Well, not really a chain, but like a series of restaurants called El Tapatio. Pretty good. Palomino's is pretty good. Went through your freshman year. That's why Mexican food sucks in Rhode Island. No Mexicans. Yeah, I can imagine. Seafood's probably pretty good though up there. I'm betting the seafood is a lot better in Rhode Island than it is in Oklahoma. Mexican food tastes like cardboard in Iowa. I can imagine. Probably got some good corn up there though. Yeah, Mexican food's pretty good here. Pretty good. Seafood, the best in the country. I believe it. I believe it, definitely. Oh, you have El Tapatio up there? Excuse me, up there in Ohio also? Okay. Well, they've kind of spread out all over then. I guess they're down here too. They have good service. It's not, it's not the best, but it's okay. It's pretty good. But Ted's Escondido. It doesn't sound like a Mexican food restaurant, but it is. I'm not a seafood person either, Larry. I'm not. Lots of craft beers in Oklahoma? I don't really know. I'm not much of a beer drinker. I know that. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know. I know it's a pretty popular deal. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that brew their own beer. But I just don't go out and drink at all. Well, you could eat seafood 24/7 and you won't blow up. The problem is, with me anyway, this is just me talking, is when I eat shrimp scampi or whatever, you eat shrimp scampi, it's loaded with butter, and it's loaded with butter, basically, and that's not good. But if you just eat a plain shrimp cocktail, that's probably pretty good for you. Or just like a baked, something baked. If you don't get it fried, if you don't get the fish and chips, you're probably all right. My brother, yeah, I totally understand that, Derek. Totally get that. But yeah, the seafood is just, the problem with with what we do with seafood is we fry it, we put it in butter, and then we just ruin it. But if you could just eat like a baked catfish or whatever, fresh fish comes from shore from a mile from your house. We got a lot of catfish down here. bass and catfish. If you like that. Is that a Mexican restaurant? Is what I was thinking, which we have in North. Yeah, El Tapatio. That is a Mexican restaurant. That we have them here. I mean, I guess it's probably the same thing. In Ohio, probably same thing. Crappie. Never had catfish. Like I said, I'm not really a seafood eater. I'm not a. My dad was, but I'm not. My dad passed away about what? Man, I guess it's been. Was that '07? 10 years? Okay, get this. My dad passed away. My dad went to the University of Texas. He was a Texas alum. The night the Longhorns played in the national championship, Vince Young, it was that year they won the national championship. My dad died that day. I think that had something to do with it. He died of a heart attack. What year was that? Was that '09? I can't remember. But it was January 7th. I remember that. They were playing the national championship game, Texas and something. But I literally think that he was getting nervous, and it was '06. That was before the game. It was that day. Yeah. It was '06, huh? Okay. But it wasn't January '07. It was the '06 season, but it was January '07, right? January 7th. Oh, the '05 season. That was '06. Really? Okay. I can't remember the year for some reason. I can remember the day, January 7th. I was supposed to eat lunch with him that day and didn't make it. Didn't make it to lunch. And then that night, Texas won the national championship game. And he didn't get to see it. Well, he probably did, but not here. I think that had something to do with it, his heart attack. Because he would get nervous. He would get nervous during the games and stuff. And sometimes he'd get so nervous he'd have to leave the room and all that. And he had a really weak heart anyway. He had several open heart surgeries. And so, yeah, that was a pretty ironic deal. Well, you know who stopped him. Now you know who stopped him. Who stopped him? Who stopped him? It was my dad. He stopped him. Stuck his foot out. That was the year they won it. Yeah, that '09 wasn't that like wasn't that quarterback got hurt in the first quarter. Quarterback got hurt in the first quarter. Who was that? Can't think of his name. He went to the NFL for a little bit. Isn't that the one where he got hurt in the first quarter and they had to play the rest of the game with the backup? What the heck was his name? Starts with an M, doesn't it? Colt McCoy, yeah. Very good. Colt McCoy got hurt in the first quarter. Wasn't it that game? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the game that he got hurt in the first quarter. Colt McCoy, yep. Man, I can't believe that was 06. That long ago? 11 years. Well, my phone is about to die, so I've got to go. It's getting late. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the chat. It's been good. It's been fun. We'll do it again. Probably nothing tomorrow, like I said, so probably Monday we'll have something. In the way of something, I don't know. Probably a Koufax and a Tenacious Earl Phillies replay. Both. Definitely have a good Easter tomorrow, you guys. Don't eat too many Reese's peanut butter eggs or whatever. And yep. Thank you guys for the chat, and I will see you guys Monday. So until then, you guys take care and God bless.